welcome back to my channel. My name is Dani Rios for those that don't know me, and today I'm going to do like a quick luxury haul, things I loved, things I regret buying last year. I did splurge a lot last year, to be honest, and some of the stuff I absolutely do not regret buying. I absolutely love them and want to share with you guys. And there's like one thing or two that I'm like, was that completely worth it? I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna talk through every purchase with you guys. So if you guys are ready, stay tuned. So the first thing that I want to talk about are the Chanel dad sandals. Now these I had seen on Instagram all over the place. I thought they were so cute, like totally my style, and I really wanted them, especially because they were like kind of exclusive and they were kind of like sold out everywhere, so you really had to do your digging in order to get them. Anyway, so I ended up asking my friend that's a stylist. I was like, hey, like, do you know like where I could get them? Can you be on the lookout if you see them? And she was like, sure, you know, let me ask around. So then she gave me this personal shopper's Instagram. So I went to the Instagram and saw this one girl had bought the sandals. So I DM'd her because I'm always very like, I don't trust anyone. So I was really suspicious of just like how it all worked and whatnot. And I asked this, she was like a blogger. I asked her, I was like, hey, like, how was your experience buying from this person? Can you let me know a little bit more? And she basically said it was like a great experience. She basically said, you know, they're not fake, like they're completely real. Everything was just like authenticated and whatnot. So I was like, okay, I feel better because I definitely didn't want to be scammed. So I ended up buying the, sorry guys, I've taken these sandals everywhere and they are so dusty. I should have cleaned them before this, but I did get the Chanel sandals. Now I know you're like, dude, it's like missing the thing. It's okay, I have it over there. If you follow me on Instagram, I basically said that on my way back to Puerto Vallarta, I came home and I was like, oh my god, the freaking thing is missing. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna die, like if it fell off at the airport or something. So I was like really panicking. So I was like, mom, like help me find it. We went into the car and it was actually in the car, so thank god. I'm just gonna have to put it back together. But the price for these sandals were $1,800, guys. I know, like ridiculous. I was so hesitant on buying them, but you know what, I was like, this is gonna be my first Chanel investment. You know, I feel like these sandals are just so classic. I feel like I'm gonna wear them all the time, get a lot of uses out of them, and also they're black, goes with everything. And I'm in my head, I'm like justifying the price. I'm gonna be like, it's so trendy, I'm gonna be the only one that has the sandals. And I was just like hyping myself up until like I was like, oh my god, if I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna do it. So I went ahead and purchased them. I was like so nervous. They got to my aunt's house in Dallas, but obviously like I'm here in Mexico, so someone had to go get the sandals. So I ended up buying a flight for my grandpa to like go to Dallas, bring me the sandals, bring me back a ton of other stuff that I had ordered and packages from Dallas. And guys, so then my grandpa comes and I guess like he was supposed to claim like how much stuff he had or how much stuff he was bringing to Mexico, and they saw the sandals and they looked at the price and they were like, sir, like you have to pay taxes for these sandals. And I was like, oh my god. So he ended up having to pay like all this money for the taxes, and obviously I had paid for his ticket, so there was like, so these sandals came out to like, I swear, like $2,100 in the end. But I love them, and this is like definitely a purchase that I don't regret. You know, they obviously are like such a luxury and expensive. I have worn these so much, have gotten so many uses from them, so they're like definitely really beat up. But when I had gotten them, literally this was like completely smooth, it was completely black, and I was just like, this is such a well-made shoe. Like it's super thick and heavy and hard. Now I will say like on comfortable level, I would say it's like a 7, just because they're good and they're really comfortable. But after like you're walking around a whole day in them, your sole kind of does get a little bit tired, just because this is like really hard and there's really no like cushion in there. But as far as just like wearing them like every day, they're super comfortable. Now the first time I did wear them, which was when I went to Tulum, they were just brand new, literally out of the box, and they were, again, like they're kind of hard here, and before I like broke into them, they gave me like huge blisters like on this part of my foot. So it was like on my toe, on my big toe. And yeah, so you definitely have to break them in. But then like after that one time that I wore them, like I was completely fine. I wore them all the time. I just love these sandals. Definitely do not regret them. Again, they're really dirty, so I'm sorry about that. So these are actually a little bit more expensive than the ones I wanted to get. The ones I saw that a lot of people had were kind of similar, but they were like the jelly kind. So I think those were like $1,200. And those are the ones I originally wanted. They're not quilted. They're literally all kind of like plasticky and rubbery. And then the Chanel is, I don't know, it's just like a white C, again, made from like little rubber. But the personal shopper was like, we don't have those. Those are sold out. This is the only one that we have. So this one is actually, I don't know if you guys can see, but this one's actually like quilted, and it has like these like diamond crystal Chanels on them. So I was like, well, I don't want to spend all that much money, but if they're the only ones that you guys have, then I guess I'm just gonna have to go for it. So anyway, this was like my first, I think, big splurge last year. Or actually it was this one purse that I'll show at the very end because I'm just doing shoes for today. But anyway, I love them, don't regret buying them. So if you guys have any questions on those sandals, let me know. Now I will say it did have the Chanel logo on here, and I've worn them so much that it's like completely worn off, but I should probably take better care of their shoes because they're so expensive. But I'm like, I spent so much money on them that I just want to wear them everywhere and anytime. So anyway, that was my first purchase. Okay, so now these are some Gucci, I forgot the name of them. They're like Gucci, I'll get the name for you guys, but it's the Gucci like jelly sandals. These I bought out of, it was just more like an impulsive shop. I just saw them at the store and liked them. It wasn't like anything I had really wanted. I think I had seen just one girl wear them on Instagram, and I was like, oh, those are cute. And then when I went to the store and saw them, I was like, oh, like, you know, let me try them out and whatnot. Now again, guys, wow, like now that I'm doing this, I'm like, bro, I should probably take better care of all this stuff because it looks like someone like just completely ran through them. But they were a lot cuter when I had just gotten them. And I just bought these honestly because I was going to Oaxaca and I needed just like a new shoe, like a new little heel. Plus I asked for the price, and I personally thought they were really affordable because they were only $350, which like $350 for like a Gucci shoe I feel like is a pretty good price. Plus I feel like this was kind of like a classic shoe. I mean, I wouldn't say classic, but it's just a very like neutral and what is the word, like a very basic shoe that I could also wear all the time. So when I do splurge, I try not to get like super trendy stuff that I'm gonna be over the next year or over in a few seasons. I try to get stuff that like I know I'm gonna continue to wear. And they were just like really comfy, and I just thought they were cute. They actually had these in so many different colors. They had like a baby blue, like a pink, I think. I don't know what other colors it came in, but I just got the white because I feel like it goes with everything. Yeah, they were like really cute pastel vintagey colors, which I really liked. Now, the con about it is it scratches super badly. So as you guys can see, there's just like scratches all over it and smudges. And people told me that I could get rid of it with like a magic eraser. I'm gonna have to try to clean them because they are really dirty. But I kind of like that the Gucci logo, again, they're really dirty. The Gucci logo is there and it doesn't wear off like the Chanel sandals. It kind of just like, it's like engraved in there. And then I also like the back. It's like a quilted type of sole. So one thing I forgot to mention about the Chanel sandals, you can tell these are made for like luxury and literally just like lounging around, because I wore them to the airport and I was like walking down this bridge and with my luggage, but since they have no soles on them, like literally nothing to hold on because it's like wooden at the bottom, I literally slid down this like bridge with my luggage because I literally couldn't hold on to anything until I like held onto the rail and then it stopped. But that's kind of what I like about these. It's like I like the sole of them, and yeah, it has like a really good grip on the floor, I guess, so you don't really like trip or fall anywhere, as opposed to the Chanel sandals. Definitely don't recommend to wear those like anywhere where you just are gonna do a lot of walking walking. I would just say be really careful where you're walking to, especially if it's like tile and stuff like that, because you could like easily slip with those. I don't regret buying them because I feel like they were pretty affordable, but you know, that's kind of all I have to say about this shoe. It's not like, oh my god, I absolutely adore and like live for this shoe. I feel like it only goes with like certain outfits for sure, but yeah, I don't know, it's cute, I like it. Yeah, so that's kind of it on those. So this next shoe is definitely a shoe that I had seen at the mall several times at the store, and I was like, those are really cute, I like them, but I wasn't like completely sure about them, so I like kept going back to see until I like finally was like, you know what, let me try them on. This was definitely, I feel like, a splurge for me, and when I was at the store, my mom had ended up buying it on her like credit card from the store, but obviously I was gonna pay her back, but she wanted to pay it on her credit card because she got points for it, so I was like, oh my god, whatever. I guess she had bought a lot of stuff like earlier that day, and I guess the credit card has like a limit or something like that, but low-key in the back of my head I was like, oh my god, I hope they don't like accept, or I hope like she has like passed the limit so I don't get them, because I kind of didn't want to pay the money for them. But then they were like, oh yeah, like you just have to call and then they can like give you more of a limit or whatnot. So she called like in the store and then they raised the limit, and then she was able to buy them, and I was like, oh darn. But I actually really like them. They're really comfy, and I just feel like when I'm back in Dallas, I'm just gonna wear them all the time because they're super comfortable. But for the longest time, I wanted the Balenciaga sneaker, you know, like huge chunky sneaker, but I never got around to buying it because I felt like it was a little pricey. And then by the time I actually wanted them, I was like, you know what, I just feel like everyone has these, and it's like this trend is slowly gonna go away and vanish. So anyway, I got the Balenciaga track sandal, and it's basically like the Balenciaga sneaker but in a sandal version. So as you guys can see, it's like super thick, it's super wide at the bottom and the back, and it's just like a really huge like chunky sandal. I think they had them in like a pink, like a really like crazy pink. It was basically magenta, which is one of the sneakers that they have, and then I don't know what other colors they had them, but I got the white just because I was like, you know what, that goes with everything. Again, I like to do a lot of neutral colors because it goes with everything. I think they're super comfortable, like literally I could wear them all day. Because I am so small and my leg is like really small, I feel like it makes me look like I have a really big foot when I wear them, or it looks extremely huge. I look like a Bratz doll where I have like huge feet, but I don't care, I love them. So they do have Velcro, so you can kind of adjust that. But honestly, the very first time I wore them, like super comfortable, didn't give me blisters like the Chanel ones, and I just like how cool and intricate they are. Like in here, it has like a lot of cool pattern, and yeah, I just really like them. I believe, let me see how much they were. I believe they were like $7.50, but let me just like be sure. Yeah, they were like $7.50, I believe. They are, I feel like, a little bit of a splurge. Like for me, a splurge is anything probably over like $400. So yeah, this was definitely a splurge, and because I hadn't like really wanted it for a really long time, and I was like on the fence, like, do I want them, do I not want them? Like they are kind of trendy. I really didn't want my mom's credit card to like go through, but it did. So I'm like, crap, now I have to give her $750. I don't regret buying them because it's just a cool sandal, and honestly, I don't have a lot of like flat. Basically, my whole shoe closet is a lot of sneakers and a lot of heels, but I've never had like really cool, cute slides or sandals. I was always more of a heel girl, like a heel and a sneaker girl. But I'm honestly glad I got these and the Chanel ones, just because I feel like I'm gonna have them for a really long time, and they go with everything, and they're just like great for the summer, and again, they're really comfortable. So I don't really regret anything. I maybe do regret a little bit the Gucci ones, just because they do get dirty a lot, and I thought I was gonna wear them a lot more than I have, but it kind of just goes with like a certain style. I really can't wear it with like tons of stuff, so I kind of have to be careful when I wear those. But I mean, other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you already know that I've been trying to sell this bag for like a while now. But this is something that I completely regret. Basically, my photographer, I was asking around about the Chanel sandals, and my friend sent me this Instagram page where they sell tons of like luxury goods, but like at a discounted price. and she was like, oh, like look on there, maybe he might have them and whatnot. So I was like looking through the stories, and this person literally sells a million things every day. And then I saw this bag and I was like, oh my god, it's like $700 or something like that. I guess I was balling because I was like, let me just get it, even though this was like a complete like impulse purchase. Like usually everything that I splurge on, I feel like I really want it for a really long time, and I've thought about it and I've gone back and forth. But this was literally just something that I bought randomly, and it's this Balenciaga. It's called the souvenir bag. And as you guys can see, it's super loud. Like these little chain things, oh my god, are so annoying. I was like, let me get it. It's super cute. It has like all this like Eiffel Tower Paris stuff on it, which obviously I've been to Paris, and yeah, it was a really fun trip that I had with my mom and my best friend. So it just brings back really good memories for me. And obviously I kind of like, basically you wear it like this. Let me show you guys. A crossbody bag, I don't know what these are called, but I was like, you know what, this is like super stylish, super cute, love it, like let me get it, blah blah blah. And as soon as I got it, I was like, I don't know. And honestly, I would have totally been fine with this bag if it was the black one, but apparently like they were sold out of the black one, so they only had this one from that Instagram. Basically you open it up and it's brown leather on the inside, has Balenciaga. Every time I go out, this is just jingling, and I hate it so much. But I mean, it is a cute bag. It also has a zipper in the back so you can store more stuff there. You know, I was thinking like, oh, that's like such a like cute, maybe like vintagey bag. You know, I was thinking like maybe I can resell it later on. If you guys like it, let me know, hit me up, because I would love to just like get rid of it, because I'm like, dude, why did I buy this bag? I've worn it like once in my whole life. So that is like a bag that I completely regret that I bought last year. But I think those were like the 4 things I like splurged on really last year. Now if you guys followed me on Instagram, I've been wanting it's like the Louis Vuitton, I don't know how you say it, but it's a Louis Vuitton Neo No bag, which looks like this one. Well, I'll put a picture here. So I love this bag. I would be able to totally wear it so many different times. It's a great, I feel like, everyday bag. A lot of my followers have been telling me that like their iPad fits in there. You know, they were telling me like that they love theirs, and you can also change the handle and buy like cute chains for it. And so the first time I saw this bag was from Julia Havens, which is a big YouTuber, and she has that bag and she adds like these really cool chains on them, like plastic chains kind of. And I just thought it was so cute, but also it just looks like a great everyday bag. And a lot of my followers have been saying that they love theirs and they totally just like live for theirs and whatnot. So I'm like, ugh, I really want it. And so I've gone to the store twice to like see it and like see the different colors and, you know, just see if I was gonna buy it. And the first time I went, I had asked for the price and I could have sworn I made the math in my head, because obviously I have to convert pesos, and it was $1,200, which I was like, oh my god, that's like super affordable for like a Louis Vuitton bag, right? And so I'm like, oh my god, like I could totally get this in a few months, you know? Around Christmas time, I go back with my friend because he wanted to buy like some shoes, and I go and see the bag again, and I'm like, do I want the black? Do I want the brown? Like apparently like you can get the different print on the outside, and then also on the inside there are different colors. So there's like a pink, a brown, like all these colors. But I obviously like to stick with the classics. So I was like, well, I would like the brown probably. And I tried it on. I was looking at it, absolutely loved it. And once she tells me the price, I did the math in my head and I was like, oh shoot, this bag is $1,700. And I was like, oh, that seems so excessive, like for a bag. Yeah, that's basically it. I have not gone back. Also, the malls have been closed, so thank God, because I have not gone back for that bag. Yeah, this year I just told myself that I was gonna save. As you guys know, I'm trying to buy a house and just like save for all of that. So I'm like, I don't know that I can spend that money now that I have like actual like financial goals and saving goals. So yeah, guys, I don't know. And then a lot of people were telling me that apparently this bag in Louis Vuitton raises up their prices every year by like 3%. So now that I went to like the site, it's like $1,800, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm not sure if it's $1,800 in the US and it was cheaper here in Mexico, or if they just raised their price and the new price for that bag is $1,800. I have no idea, but definitely don't think I'm gonna spend that money. So if anyone wants to bless me with a Louis Vuitton bag, let me know. That was pretty much it. I kind of just wanted to show you guys that stuff. Some people asked me about the Chanel sandals, so I kind of wanted to give my honest review on them and just show you some of the stuff that I really enjoyed buying last year. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you like this video. Let me know if you like it. I would love to do more stuff like this, but if you don't like it, let me know too. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.